Hi everyone, how you doing? Today's video is, are statins a waste of time? Now, this is something that I'm actually not quite sure about myself. Are statins a waste of time? Um, as a lot of you know that follow my channel, I had a heart attack 14 years ago. I actually stopped taking statins about 4 years ago, and I don't know, over the last week or so, I've been watching a lot of videos, the pros and cons of statins. The statin I was taking was simvastatin, which it didn't have any side effects at all. The one I did take was when my cholesterol was taken, it was high. They put me in Crestor. Crestor is the strongest statin that you can take, and it's one that I wouldn't advise anybody. If you're on Crestor, I would get it changed to the likes of simvastatin. It does drop your cholesterol, but it drops it like a brick. It's a real strong medication. As for, are statins a waste of time? I used to think they were. I used to think, if you took the right diet and you did the right exercise and so on, you could keep your statins, you could keep your cholesterol down to the right level. And you can, trust me, you can. Uh, you know, I got my cholesterol tested there just 3 weeks ago. Now in the UK, your cholesterol is high if it's above 6. So I phoned up. You can't see a doctor nowadays. In the name of God, seeing a doctor now, it's easier seeing Jesus Christ coming back to earth with this COVID. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's about time we all get back to normal. But that's just my view. You might see it differently. Uh, but anyway, let's get back to the 5.8 or whatever, 5.6. And the doctor said, well, that's dead on. That's a good enough reading. It's under 6. But he's wrong. Whenever I had the heart attack, after I'd had the heart attack, and I was given a talk by the cardiologist and so on, I was told anybody that's had a heart attack or a stroke, after that, their cholesterol should be no higher than 4. Now, for the 5, 6 years after I had the heart attack, I was taking the simvastatin, and I took it regular, and it doesn't mix with alcohol. Though if you take alcohol, it'll kill the effect of your statin. But anyway, my readings were 3.8 all the time, and I actually felt a lot better for it. So that's why I'm actually considering going back on statins. The other benefit of statins as well is it does sort of ease the inflammation within the arteries and the heart in general. So it does help that way. But with my cholesterol now sitting at 5.6, that may be okay. It's an okay cholesterol if you hadn't had a heart attack, but it's not an okay cholesterol if you have had a heart attack. If you've had a heart attack, your cholesterol should be under 4. So this is again why I don't always depend on the doctor, and why I get comments from people saying, and it's usually women, what women are like. They like to leave a comment and sort of, you're not a doctor, you're not qualified. I think I am qualified. I had a heart attack 14 years ago. I've been through all the medicines and know everything inside out about heart disease. I probably know more about heart disease than my doctor. In fact, I do know more about my heart than my doctor, because there's no bloody way that a cholesterol of 5.6 is good for someone that's had a heart attack. It's not good. If you've had a heart attack, your cholesterol should be 4 or slightly under. It shouldn't be 5.6. If you haven't had a heart attack, you're a young guy or something like that there, your cholesterol's 5.6, yeah, certainly, fair enough. That's happy days for you. But not when you've had a heart attack. But that's all you've read in papers recently, and there's a lot of research that goes into the fact that, are statins good for you and so on. I used to be of the belief that statins were not good for you. And I do believe that if you have no history of heart disease and you haven't had a heart attack, you're a young guy, you're sort of fit and so on, and you haven't had any heart problems, then you don't need to take a statin. You just keep yourself fit, do your exercise, and get your cholesterol taken. And if your cholesterol's around about 5 under 6, you're fine. But if you're someone like myself, and I would say if you're someone that's probably watching this video, because you're probably watching this video because you've had a heart attack. Why else would you be watching it? Because you must be taking statins, or you're having doubts about taking statins. I'm now saying I'm going to start taking statins again, and I'm going to get my cholesterol taken in about a month's time to see how much they do bring it down from 5.6 to see if it brings it back down to 4. Because for a solid 5 years, my cholesterol was only about 3.8. But it's not only that, the statin is beneficial to your arteries as well because it does help with the inflammation. Of course, another side effect with the statin is you can't eat grapefruit. Oh, Jesus, how will I live without my grapefruit? You know? Yeah, you might like grapefruit. I don't. Jesus Christ, grapefruit is absolutely stinking. You know? Just my view again. Just my view. What can I say? But anyway, if you're taking a statin and you think it's great and so on, or you're not taking a statin and you have strong views, leave me a comment. If you've got a YouTube account, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like, give me a dislike. You know, it doesn't really matter either way. I don't get paid for it. There's the wee bell there. If you hit the bell, then you'll be able to see this stunning fella again someday. You know, we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but we will meet, and we can talk about heart problems and so on. But it's nice to share, so it is. And I post this to a Facebook group as well, and there's some great stories on there. So there is, and you know, any of you that are on the Facebook group that watch my videos pretty through, thanks very much. It's great reading all your stories on Facebook. Because I think it does help and it does encourage other people that have had a heart attack, that maybe only just had a heart attack, had a stent or something like that, and they're really worried. I mean, I was worried. I mean, it's only natural to worry, you know. You've had a heart attack, you think, God, how many years have I got to live and stuff like that, you know. Well, I can tell you now, with the stuff that's about nowadays, you know, you're going to be living a long time, you know, so don't worry about that. If only they bloody well let us out to enjoy life, it would be alright. You know, it's actually good but watching myself in the camera here without a mask, you know. Jesus, that'll be the next thing. You've been making a YouTube video with a mask, you know. Anyway, I gotta go. I really do. But my next video will probably be about Thursday because I made 2 videos in a row there. I think I made one the other day. And I just, I was watching something about statins and I just felt like making a video on it because I'm in 2 minds. So if you have any advice, leave me a comment. Do you think I'm wise getting back in statins? Do you think I'm unwise getting back in statins? Personally, I think I'm wise to go back in statins because of the fact I've had a heart attack. But let me know anyway. And thanks very much for watching. Enjoy your Sunday, or if you watch it next day, Monday, or if you watch it the day after that, you know, Tuesday, you know. Who knows when you're going to watch this. But anyway, whatever part of the world you're in, I know there's get a lot of Indian viewers and so on. Thank you very much, India. I hope you are coping well with the Delta variant and you are all getting better over there in India. Thinking about you all. Don't you worry about that. You know, always in my thoughts. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. You take care and do subscribe. I'm almost at 100. I'm getting there. Come on, you guys. Get me past the line. Talk to you again. And let me know your view on statins. Alright, take care. Bye bye.